Hello everyone, how you doing today? I want to talk to you about boundaries at work. So, I work for local government and before I was hired there, because so many places take so very long to call you back once you apply and you interview, even just after you apply, it takes so long sometimes to get hired. So in applying for numerous jobs, you some of those titles get lost in the sauce. You don't remember that you applied here, there, and everywhere. You don't remember the title. So you go ahead, they give you a call, they interview you. So now you have to hurry up and do your research, because I got a on the spot interview. They called me while I was at a job and said, "Hey, you got a few minutes to talk." And I was interviewed right then and there. Right after I got off work, I had to do my research. So I found out that the industry and sector of business I was just interviewed for is mostly male dominated. And so I knew going in, if I'm hired, how I'm going to have to behave around these men. Men will try you. My God. So you have to show a man. Men don't listen to the words women speak. They watch what you do. Your responses, how quickly you respond, if you respond at all. They will try you. Most people will probably try you, but men especially will try you. So anyway, I'll give you an example. One day, I did get hired, right? So my staff of 3 were all women. One evening when my boss, our boss, but he was my boss and I was theirs, he was leaving, and he was saying goodbye to them. And he said, "Okay, bye, heifers." Who we talking to? And do you know they had the nerve to say, "Bye, so and so." We just say boss. "Bye, boss. Have a good evening." This man called y'all heifers and you telling him to have a good evening? What the heck is going on here? I'm trying to keep it light because So later on, I called my head clerk into my office. I said, "Hey, so did boss man call y'all heifers?" She said, "Oh yeah, that's nothing. That's just boss man. We cool, blah blah." I said, "He has one time to call me a heifer, and it's gonna be a problem." So I think news quickly spread, especially to the boss man. Don't call her a heifer. They probably told him he keep calling them one. But to this day, he has never said heifer to my face. He may have said it behind my back, but he's never said it around me or to me for me. Okay? So, do you know, the more I think people got to know me and they saw that I stand 10 toes down on what I say, because I demand respect, I earn respect, and I'm going to get respect. And I don't have to be a hard hand of oppression to get it. It's the way I carry myself. I'm respectable. And I give you your respect. You don't have to ask for respect. I'm going to automatically give you respect until you do something that's going to make me change my mind. So anyway, I have not heard boss man in a very long time call them heifers anymore. And I've been there going on 2 years, and he continued to call them heifers every once in a while, but I haven't heard him call them heifers in so long. I think he realized you might not want to say it even around Sophia, even if you don't say it to Sophia. Guess what? I'm Sophia. So that's a boundary. When you start a new place, they don't know you. So you get to be who you want to be. Say, for instance, you have a bad reputation at other places, but you want to change that, okay? You can. You have a brand new start. Be who you want to be. Be that respectful person. Be someone who arrives on time, to be that living example that your staff and your coworkers, your peers can look up to. Be someone who knows how to say, my apologies, my bad, that was my fault, I accept full responsibility. Be that person. Be someone you could look up to. Also, it's about respect. Respect yourself. And I think a lot of times people don't really know what that means. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Treat yourself like you want to be treated. How about that? Treat yourself like you want to be treated. And guess what? Others will follow. If you are out here having workplace romances with Tom, Dick, Harry, LaQuisha, LaShawn, nobody's going to respect you. It doesn't work like that. But when you keep yourself to yourself and you act like, no, you will not be talking to me. No, I remember early on when I started working there, this man came in my office one day and we were talking, and he said, hey, I want to ask you something. Before he could get it out his mouth, I said, no. He said, but you don't know what I'm going to ask you. I said, the answer is still no. And I didn't know what he was going to ask me. I just felt like, I think whatever he's going to ask me, it's just going to be no. Because I'd rather tell you no than yes. A man, yeah. And I'm hetero. So he said, you don't know. I might just want to ask you out for coffee. The answer is still no. Because I told myself before I got there, no matter how these men look, how they act, how they treat me, which they all should definitely treat me with respect, I'm not going to talk to any of them. Because I don't want to take a chance on building a reputation that I didn't intend to build. That I did not intend to build. So the reputation I set out to create was one where I don't take any mess. Play your games with somebody else. I'm approachable. I'm welcoming. But you're only going to go so far with me because I don't know you and you don't know me. And I don't trust you yet. I may never trust you. See, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch how people behave around one another, and when they're alone, when they think no one's watching, but I'm watching. And I'm going to develop my own ideas of how to work with you and around you. And I'm going to check you, boo, when you need to get checked. And it's all going to be professionally done. Also, let's see, I wrote some things down. Yeah, that's about it. I want to talk about boundaries at work. Let people know they will not treat you any kind of way. They're not going to talk to you any kind of way. Take them to task. I remember I had another government job, and it was for the federal government. And me and a group of women, my coworkers, we were outside talking. It was about 4 or 5 of us. And a gentleman who was also a coworker had come down and was coming out of the building, and he pretended to trip and fall on me. And one of my coworkers was like, "Ooh, I saw that. We all saw it. And so I didn't really want it to be a big deal. This is how I handled it. Later when he came back, because I guess he went to lunch. Later when he came back, I had a male colleague come with me to confront him. And I asked to see him. So the three of us went downstairs. We were on the 5th floor. So the three of us went downstairs to the 1st floor. And I said, listen, earlier today, I know you were playing and you didn't touch me inappropriately, but to fake like you were falling on me, that in itself was inappropriate because I don't want you to touch me. And one of the reasons why I don't want you to touch me, among so many other reasons, is because other people are watching and they could get the wrong idea, and I don't have to cause sexual harassment. They could. And so I just let people know, look, don't touch me. It's simple. Just don't touch me. Don't touch me. Not because, I'll melt or I'll say that's sexual harassment. That could be sexual harassment. Keep your hands to yourself. It's not hard. If someone isn't welcoming you to touch them, don't touch them. It's just real simple. Well, anyway, I think my time is about up. I just wanted to share with you guys, even if you haven't started a new job, even if you're in the same job you've been in, you can recreate your reputation to a point where people who knew you with the new you, they don't know you. Say that 5 times. This is my point. You can't hold me to a past that you remember that I have long let go. Grow up and keep up. That's what you tell them. Grow up and keep up. We all make mistakes. And just because I did that thing back in the day, I don't do that now. I'm a changed person. I have a new attitude. Get to know the new me, because that old me is dead and gone. Make sense? Good. And if you like, you can go ahead and put in the comments some of the things that would add to the story of boundaries at work. Please do. Let's each one teach one, reach one. And we have all a great day. Okay? This is my first time doing a YouTube video for you guys. I hope you learned something. I hope you were able to take something away from here, because I'm not going to be on here just talking. I want to give you some news you can use. Okay? You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.